Welcome to today's video. Today is to carry on this top 5 momentum streak of the last 2 videos being a top 5. We are going with my top 5 most wanted champs. So I'm going to start off by showing you sort of the champions I have. You guys will know it by now if you're watching the video. If you're new, please subscribe and give it a like. But this is the current roster we've got. So you can see we've got some of the the top tier champs. If I go into a little bit more detail, you'll see that skill. I've only got really Black Widow and Mole Man. These are my other champions. As 6 stars, I'll get a 6 and 5 star up. So as you can see, there's a few there. Then we go to science. I've got basically all the science champs I want. There is potentially one more science champ that I do want, but he doesn't quite make the list. Mutants, again, 2 Kitty Prides, a Professor X, Archangel already there. The number 1 champ on this list is actually going to be a mutant champ. And then potential spoilers there. Not sure why I've given away number 1, but you guys, if you watch the channel all the time, you'll know who it is. If you haven't, then you might not. Cosmic, I've got a lot of the great champs. You can see I've got a 6-star Hercules. I don't actually know. How weird's that? Hercules is down here as well. Maybe it's because I haven't got them as a 5-star. Yeah, it must be because I haven't got them as a 5-star, because Gore and Null are here too. But they're actually, again, not any Cosmics on this list. There is a Tech Champ. Sort of. There's a Tech Champ in here as well. But we may as well jump into the list with some honourable mentions. So this first honourable mention is a bit of not, I don't know what you would say, but it's not quite a pick, but it's Hercules. I want him again to awaken him. That makes my life so much easier. Unfortunately, not quite got round to doing that yet, which is a shame, but nevertheless, he is one of the honourable mentions. Again, a 6-star Ultron would be really nice, but mine's already Sig 200 and rank 5. Same with Tigra, same with Falcon, Archangel and Magneto, all rank 6 stars would be nice, but they're more honourable mentions. So they're sort of it for the honourable mentions. Again, dupes would be nice, but they're not technically most wanted because I've already got them. But let's hop in to the 6 stars of the first champ, number 5, who is most wanted. And for me, it's going to be a Mystic champ. Dr. Doom is an honourable mention. He is somebody I do really, really want. He does look a lot of fun. Obviously, he's super overpowered, but everyone would have Dr. Doom on their most wanted list. So he's sort of a number 5. He's a joint number 5 with another Mystic champ, which is Dragon Man. I really like Dragon Man. I think he's really cool. I think he's really, really handy for the robot Eternity of Pain. So that would be really nice to get him in there. We've also got the power charge, the unblockables, well, in some of the special attacks, the unstoppables, but then also when he's cornered, all that extra damage he does. The main reason I want him is because he's a robot, but he's a different kind of robot. He's a mystic rather than that basic tech that there always is. He definitely comes in as my number 6. He's also a great defender and attacker in Battlegrounds. So he comes in as number 5 on the list, tied in with Dr. Doom. At number 4 is it's actually going to be a skill champ. There are a few skill champs in this list. Honourable mentions obviously are like Nick Fury. I would love a Nick Fury. I would also love a Kingpin, but they're a little bit too easy. They're actually, because my 6-star skill champs are quite low, there aren't many of them. This is the one I've given the most thought about, so it is, of course, champs I want the most. And at that number 4 spot is going to be Baron Zemo. I really want Zemo. One, because I think he looks... Oh, didn't mean to go there. One, because I think he looks really, really cool. I think his design is amazing. I think they absolutely crushed it with his design. I think he looks really cool. I think the way he plays is really cool. But also, he's that long-form Everest content type champ. I've heard that he does really, really well in those matchups. The Abysses. There is a new of Legends type Everest content coming out soon, so he would be really, really useful for that. But yeah, mostly because I love the design. I love him in the MCU. I think he's a really, really cool character. And then I think in this game, he suits what my account is sort of needing, a skill champ and as well an Everest content champ. But actually another champ comes in at number 3, who is a skill champ. And that one for me is, currently, I'm debating Killmonger or Shang-Chi. Killmonger, I do really want one, mainly because I had him as a 4-star, but Shang-Chi is the one who comes in. I think he's a really cool champ. I saw Seaton's videos when he had Shang-Chi as a rank 4, and that was when I first sort of saw all of the things Shang-Chi could do. The slows, the becoming unblockable, the breaking blocks. The crits on his SP2 are outrageous, even when I use him as a rank 4 or rank 3, 3-star or 4-star. Just in arena or in some of the Corinna's challenges attempts. He's absolutely amazing. The way he is a champ, if you saw my video 2 days ago, I think it was, where I talk about champs who are my favourite, it's normally more complex champs who have a lot of abilities and different playstyles. And Shang-Chi fits that mould perfectly. It's why he's probably my 3rd most wanted. He doesn't quite go into 1 and 2 because the number 1 champ is probably my favourite champ in the whole game. As the ability and the unique playstyle he has. And my number 2 champ is somebody who would massively benefit my account and would sort of take me to that next step, which is why I would really want them. So Shang-Chi comes in at number 3. And then at number 2 is going to be a... well, we'll see. I don't need a science champ because, as I said previously, I've got quite a few science champs. There's not really one there I need. It isn't a mystic champ because we've already been through those. I do have Warlock as my main tech champ. However, I think, like previous in with the Baron Zemo one, so this champ I think would really, really help me out. And it is going to be Nimrod. I think it's a bit of an obvious pick. You know, obviously everybody likes Nimrod, thinks he's amazing, but I don't really have that super strong tech champ. I've got the Warlock. Obviously, I think he's a really good champ, but I think Nimrod is really, really good for Battlegrounds defense, Battlegrounds attack, taking on mutants in any form, but he's not just a mutant killer. I think he's probably the best tech champ in the game, him or Ghost. Ghost with those massive crits is really, really useful, but I think Nimrod is somebody who, as you can see here, I've only really got Warlock and Guillotine as sort of my robotics champ, but I would really like a Nimrod in there for defensive purposes. I think he'd be absolutely amazing, and it's why he's taken 1 tier above Shang-Chi. I think he's up there with one of the strongest champs in the game. He is somebody who I've been looking for a long time, and I think, like the skill champ being with Shang-Chi and Baron Zemo, because I've thought a lot about tech class and skill class, these are champs that I've given a lot of thought. I've wanted for a long time, and therefore they've made it into this top 5 list, and for Nimrod at number 2. At number 1, it's very obvious who my most wanted champ in the game. Anyone who's been sort of a long-term viewer or has seen my videos straight from the off would know exactly who this champ's going to be. It isn't Weapon X, but I would absolutely love Wolverine of any 6-star form. Maybe not Old Man Logan. I would still use him, but he's not amazing. I would love a Weapon X, but the number 1 champ is Omega Red. I just think Omega Red, for me, is one of the most fascinating champs in the game. The fact that when you're nearby, they just take damage anyway. The non-contact hits, the Korg counter that he can offer, the degeneration on his heavies, the really good synergy with Sabretooth, who I have as a 6-star, maybe don't use as much as I could do, but if I got this Omega Red, it would be amazing. The only sort of problem here is that he needs Sig 200, but he's double immune. He's immune to poison, and the bleeds give him the death field. The death field basically causes death, within a certain nearby radius to Omega Red, he does extreme amount of damage, and those paws can really build up to do an absolute ton. I think he's a really cool champ, mainly because he was the first champ I got as a one of the first champs I got as a 4-star. I played with him for so long, and then when I finally came back to this game and started sort of making videos and enjoying it a lot more and taking it sort of a bit more seriously and getting to know it, he was still that champ who was right there, who I was really searching for. Don't have him as a 5-star yet. I don't have him as a 6-star. I'd really love to get a 6-star Omega Red. And he's the main reason why I'm thinking, do I take a Cosmic Nexus or do I take a Mutant one? Mutant to get Omega Red, Nexus to get some of the Cosmic champs. So that will do it for the top 5 most wanted champs on my account. As you can see, I've already got quite a few champs, so I'm willing to open a lot more 6-stars of rubbish before I get one of those most wanted champs, because I've got pretty lucky. But that's just giving you guys an insight into what my thinking is when I'm opening crystals, who I'd most like to see, and why. So if you've enjoyed it, please share, please give it a like, please subscribe, please leave a comment on maybe your top 5 most wanted. I'd really like to see that hear that in the comments below, and I'll respond to those. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.